new school from Conan. A couple of last 32s and a couple of last 64s, which got him onto the Pro Tour once again on the point system.
Just outside, Steve has won the ball and will throw first.
Beaton was undone by a ton average
41.
from Gilding yesterday. Only managed to win a leg in their first round encounter. He will be hoping he doesn't end up experiencing something similar here. Real 41. Needles of darts, those that Conan throws, aren't they? Very long and thin, like Madders Razma, for example.
139. 100.
More results coming in from around the boards here today. Christoph Ratajski looks to be on a charge against Antonio Alcinas. Currently leads 5-0, although it's only a low to mid-90s average. It's not the best stuff we've seen from Christoph, but he's winning convincingly. Kim Huybrecht's a winner against Tony the Bear. Ronnie Huybrecht's a winner against Michael Barnard. Steve Beaton
123.
misses out on the first 180, but gets himself down to a finish.
60.
Joe Cullen, Mick Todd, the Benjamin Button of darts, Davy Van Baarlen. All winners. Single 17 leaves tops
62.
for the Adonis. The Barbarian. It's still on, but no longer.
96.
Glenn Durrant has won his first game in the PDC. He has beaten Madders Razma. And Beaton has taken the first leg, hitting double top for a 16-darter. A 6-5 win for Glenn Durrant, and an average of almost 96,
83.
holding his nerve after losing a last leg decider yesterday. Glenn Durrant, despite not doing a great deal wrong. So a historic day
59.
for the 3-time Lakeside World Champion. Danny Noppert knocked out by Nathan Derry in the first round.
180.
Maximum for Conan Whitehead. He can score, this boy. We showed us that at the Lakeside. John Goldie has beaten David Pallett.
96.
That is a significant win for John Goldie, who's been out of action for a number of months, injured. Yesterday was his first Pro Tour tournament for several months since last summer.
180.
Back-to-back maximums from Conan. Oh, one right back at you from Beaton. Not enough to get to a finish, though. No real pressure applied.
Game shot.
11-darter. Magnificent stuff, Conan Whitehead. Well, you do wonder sometimes what it is that just clicks with players and what is clicking in this game, because they cannot stop smashing in the treble 20s. Behave.
180.
Behave. That is 5 180s in the last 5 scoring visits. Oh.
100.
Well, a beaten 9-darter, quite frankly. We just all have to stop and take a minute.
55.
Well, the run of treble 20s is brought to a shuddering halt in those 2 visits. But absolutely
57.
spectacular little passage of play there. Ryan Joyce has seen off the young Northern Irelander Nathan Rafferty by 6 legs to 2.
96.
96, so 2 big finishes. Too big for Beaton.
119.
Too big for Conan as well.
56.
Raymond van Barneveld just getting underway against Steve West. Double 16.
Game shot.
Beat goes on, 2-1. Yeah, Raymond van Barneveld hasn't entered the next couple of Pro Tour events. He's got something
60.
else on, an exhibition or whatever. Well, Fair enough. If you're already booked, you're already booked, I guess, but it means you're less likely to play in things like the match play.
140.
Big John Henderson,
60.
new addition to the Premier League this year. 5-1 up against Wayne Jones, the Wanderer.
140.
Back-to-back ton 40s for the Adonis. And that little spell of 180 hitting for Whitehead.
95.
Yes, it helped him get a leg on the board. But ultimately, Beaton seems to have weathered the Barbarian storm and maybe
93.
taken a stranglehold on this game. Or maybe not.
180.
I'll tell you what. 6 180s in the first 4 legs. Bullseye.
98.
He's got himself an opportunity, Conan. Double 18.
70.
Oh, very nearly taking out 286 in 6 darts. Working his way in.
No score.
But not far enough.
Game shot.
Well, some folks don't like the tricky switch from double 18 to double 9, but Conan Whitehead, absolutely no problem with it there. Averaging a ton, Beaton averaging 99. As you'd expect with the sheer number of 180s we've seen in this game so far. Chris Dobie is absolutely pulverising Richard North.
60.
He's 5-0 up right now. A Richard North hype train shuddering to a halt somewhere outside Wigan
43.
Northwest Station.
$100. $97.
These two did play each other a couple of times back when Conan was on the tour originally in 2014 and 15. Once in Coventry, once over the Pennines in Barnsley.
99.
Beaton won both of them, 162, 165. But as I said at the start of this game, you feel that Whitehead is a different player now. Certainly
100.
what we've seen from him in the last few months in the BDO system, and indeed some good stuff at Q School. You think he's better equipped for a shot at the PDC than he
98.
was when he was first competing. Be interesting to see how he develops. Everybody was obviously looking at Durrant and, say, Mark McGeaney yesterday, but it was Scott
44.
Baker who was the man to watch in the end, went all the way to the semi-finals and got closer to beating Marco van Gerwen than anybody else. Ian van Gerwen said yesterday
96.
he'd never seen the bloke before, but had to acknowledge that he gave him a game. And Whitehead is certainly giving Beaton a game here, because it really did
60.
look like Beaton was going to take a two-leg advantage in this one, but he's actually going to go behind if 48 is polished off.
Game shot.
Which it is. Break a throw, 3-2.
$100.
Mark McGeaney just about to get going. Former BDO number 1. He's taking on the 2-time world youth champion Dimitri Vandenberg
45.
in his opening match.
$140.
Krzysztof Ratajski did complete his 6-2 win over Antonio Alcinas.
81.
Willie O'Connor, a 6-1 win against Stephen Bunting. Ron the Bomb Muhlenkamp with an average of almost 98 has seen off Adrian Gray's 6-1.
123.
All of these scores tv.dartconnect.com.
180.
Maximum for Beaton. It's still not enough to get him to a finish, though. 3 180s for Beaton, 7 in total for the match. Whitehead might be running
98.
away with this because 98 leaves him tops. He is averaging round about the 100 mark here, Conan Whitehead. This is very impressive. Beaton is going in another one of those spells of smashing in enormous scores. Back-to-back 180 and 171. It might mean nothing. It does mean nothing. Absolutely brutal stuff from the Barbarian. Beaton has just smashed in 351 97 points in 6 darts, left himself on a double, and wasn't allowed a shot at it. So what was the point of all 100. That, Steve, eh?
$180.
Oh, my word. This is... They're going through little spells of just the most magnificent scoring.
100.
Mervyn King, 5-2 up in his game with Mark Wilson. Barney pegged back to 2-all with Steve
100.
West. Robert Thornton, 5-2 up on Rapid Ricky Evans. The Black Cobra, Jeffrey DeZavan, 4-1 up on Luke Woodhouse. Scott Baker is in a battle with Steve Lennon. Yesterday's semi-finalist, Scott Baker, 3-2 down to the emerging Irish ace. Ball?
92.
No need to go that route for Beaton.
$123.
Deciding not to go for the 180 would have been his 5th. It does not matter anyway. 4-3. Whitehead has the advantage. Fabulous game. 97 average for Beaton, 99 for Whitehead.
135.
Push it above the ton mark.
$100.
Well, on form, this is the best we've seen from anybody on this streaming board today. So even though Dave Chesney and Luke Humphreys have both
58
come through their opening games, everybody plays like they have been doing, then whoever wins this has got a very good chance of going all the way
120
and winning their board and making the last 16, you feel. Still yet to see Roby John Rodriguez and Stephen Burton. We'll show you that game at the culmination of this one.
$132.
Really impressive stuff.
100.
Can't leave a finish. Only 4 points between them here. Who's got the better setup shot?
100.
It's decent, but a ton 40 for Beaton would pile the pressure on.
140.
It's exactly what he's got. Now then, Conan. 20. No, he's looking at 16 for tops. Gets the single.
56.
But cannot get double top. And Beaton, the pressure that he applied is told. Double 10.
30.
And 3 misses from the Adonis. It's the second time he's done that in this match. And that's been the difference. He missed double 15 with 3 clear darts in the 4th leg, lost that. He's missed double top and double 10 with 3 clear darts in this leg, lost that. He could be 5-3 up. He finds himself 5-3 down and having to put together some more big scoring visits. Number 9 in the match. Now number 10. That is it. Double figures in this game. Oh, 4 perfect darts for Beaton.
100.
Whitehead. It's on. Oh, comes down for the 19s. Well, both men starting with 97. 4 perfect darts.
$84. $100.
137 plays 124. 137 is a lot trickier. Too tricky for Beaton. Whitehead
89.
knows if he gets one treble in the first 2 darts, he's going to get a dart at the bullseye for the match to end this one. Well, not anymore.
38.
16 for double.
Game shot.
Cuts the gap. 14 darter. Excellent stuff. And on we go. Conan Whitehead to win this match. To perhaps underline that he's a different
85.
player from the one who first competed on the PDC 4 or 5 years ago. He lost both of his games to Beaton when he played
81.
in his first spell in PDC darts. And he finally get a win against the Adonis in just the second day of his second coming.
100. 60.
Scott Baker, another one of the less heralded BDO talents who switched over. 5-3 up on Steve Lennon now.
55. 140. 100.
He's first to a finish, but is he favourite for this leg? I'm not sure he is after that dart.
100.
Stay straight, vital that. Beaten on a Shanghai finish. Whitehead. It's on. Treble 17. It's on. Bullseye for an incredible match-winning shot.
120.
Does not really get close to it. Needs a treble. Doesn't get it. Whitehead's coming back. He's going to get more
60.
match darts. 9 or 1. 9 for double 16. And double 8. Oh,
25.
that's nowhere near. It must have caught the flight. That's the only explanation. Yeah, there you see it. It may have been destined for the double 8. It did look a little bit low, but Beaton to take us all the way. Double 10.
50.
That was his chance. Surely that was his chance. It has been a fabulous game. But Conan Whitehead, for his first ever win against the bronzed Adonis, Steve Beaton pins double 8. A 6-4 victory. 96 averages the pair. And Conan Whitehead, just like Scott Baker today, has showed that the guys who've come over from the BDO, come through Q School, cannot be underestimated. They can play some top-level stuff. The Adonis